So maybe I should provide a bit of context when it comes to Chappell Roan. Obviously, I've heard her name countless times. I've seen all of her mediatic presences. I haven't watched any performance. I haven't listened to any song in full. I've heard, obviously, snippets on social media because, well, the usage of sounds. But I typically try to either mute or skip the video, not to be spoiled. But I know for a fact that, like, I don't know how the hell I'm going to have pronounced this word, which is the first track of the album, called, by the way, The Rise and Fall of a Midwest Princess. Femininomenon. I knew I was going to struggle with that word. Femininomenon. Femininomenon. Something like that. So there's that song, Red Wine Supernova as well. Hot to Go, Pink Pony Club, and maybe even Guilty Pleasure are all songs that I kind of saw the titles. Like I've been aware that they exist. I just haven't had the opportunity to listen to them. So there's that. And like I said, there's another single as well called, Good Luck Babe. I said it before. So those are all the songs that I'm going to react to while the entirety of the album plus that single. I'm just going to put on my headphones and then we can start.
Same old story time again. Got so close, but then you lost it. Should've listened to your friends about his girlfriend back in Boston. You sent him pictures and playlists and phone sex. He disappeared from the second that you said, let's get coffee, let's meet up. I'm so sick of online love.
Okay, so that was the part that I said same. Being sick of online love. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to catch up and like say exactly where I reacted for which reasons. But I also wanted to say that it is it's interesting because like at the beginning it's very almost like singer-songwriter production that we have, which is very indicative of like the Midwest, and then it turns into this like pop synth banger that I did not anticipate. So anyway, let's continue.
Why can't any man hit it like, get it hot, make a bitch, it's a fam. Hit it like, get it hot, make a bitch, it's a can you play a song with a fucking beat? Hit it like rum pom pom, get it hot like Papa John, make a bitch go on and on, it's a Femininomenon. Hit it like rum pom pom, get it hot like Papa John, make a bitch go on and on, it's a Femininomenon. So let's
Okay, I'm very curious to know if she came up with the word beforehand or if it's just to the music that she wrote it. As in, she probably wrote the rest of the verse or the part of the chorus and then realized there's a last line that I'm trying to fill in. I think one example of that would be Roman Holiday with Halsey on her album Badlands. I remember in interviews her explaining that in the writing of the song, she basically had all the lines and then just that one last line that was missing. And it's only during a conversation that she kind of had the idea of Roman Holiday and it fit in perfectly. So, yeah, it could be that, or it could be the fact that she came up with the word before and because it's obviously the combination of feminine and phenomenon. So, yeah. Okay, let's carry on.
say it's working out. You pretend to love his mother, lying to your friends about how he's such a goddamn good lover. Stuck in the suburbs, you're folding his laundry. You got what you wanted, so stop feeling sorry. Crying at the nail salon. I'm so sick Why can't any man hit it like, get it hot, make a bitch, it's a femme.
Huh.
Hit it like, get it hot, make a bitch, it's a... Dude, can you play a song with a fucking beat? Hit it like rum pam pam, get it hot like Papa John, make a bitch go on and on, it's a femininomenon. Hit it like rum pam pam, get it hot like Papa John, make a bitch go on and on, it's a femininomenon. Ladies, you know what I mean, and you know what you need, and so does he. But does it happen? No. Does it happen? No. Well, what we really need is a femininomenon. A what? A femininomenon. Hit it like rum pam pam.
Okay.
Get it hot like Papa John. Make a bitch go on and on. It's a femininomenon. Hit it like rum pam pam. Get it hot like Papa John. Make a bitch go on and on. Did you hear me? Play the fucking beat. Get it hot like Papa John. Make a bitch go on and on. It's a femininomenon. Hit it like rum pam pam. Get it hot like Papa John. Make a bitch go on and on. It's a femininomenon. Get it hot. It's a
Okay. First of all, I really like the production. I don't know if it's going to be the sound that we'll have throughout the whole album, but definitely it sets a tone for the project. And I feel like we don't have as many like bangers, like almost like dance bangers as much. There's a lot of like guitar music. Recently it's making a comeback, and I want to say like mid-tempo-ish tracks in pop. And the other thing is, I saw your comment, Louis, saying for her humor, which definitely shows in the lyrics as I'm reading them. And I think it's part of the persona. What's really, I think, fascinating is she's obviously a drag artist. And typically drag artists, when it comes to gigs and what they prioritize in terms of projects is like performing on stage. They have often side gigs like DJing or sometimes podcasts and things like that. But in this case, it's music first, and I feel like this is a great way to display that character, display that tone and that message, and obviously humor is such a massive thing in the drag community that for sure we're going to see that in her music. Like, I fully anticipated it, but we really jumped into it like fully. I love the references that we have in the song, like Papa John. So yeah, I think that's I think we're going to have a lot of fun with this album. That's definitely the feel that I'm having, and some interesting songwriting too. I like this perspective of like not being involved in the love story, but being the friend almost on the side. So yeah, I like it. All right, next track.
She was a playboy, Bridget Bardot. She showed me things I didn't know. She did it right there out on the deck. Put her canine teeth in the side of my neck.
Okay.
Waiting for ya. Mini skirt and my go-go boots. I just want you to make a move. So slow down, sit down, it's new. I just wanna get to know ya. Guess I didn't quite think it through. Fell in love with the thought of you. Now I'm choked
Wow.
up, face down, burnt out.
Yeah, that's a very... Hold on. That's the thing I just realized. I need to, for this video specifically, until I fix the issue that I'm talking about, I need to basically pause the music to speak, because in the editing, and I'm being fully transparent with you guys during this stream, because it's the first time that we're doing it, so I'm bound to have like mistakes and things that come up, but also I think it's very interesting for you guys to see what I'm doing in terms of like video editing and fully being transparent with that exchange. Anyway, the reason why I'm saying this is because I have the pause video to speak. Otherwise, I'm gonna have a hard time editing the video in terms of sound. So what I meant to say is that is something that is a danger when it comes to relationships. Like people just falling in love with the idea of someone. It's such a massive trap that happens to a lot more people than we'd like to admit, to be honest. So I mean, guilty.
Why don't you come over? Red wine supernova, falling into me. Let's pick it up now. I don't care that you're a stoner.
I kind of like that she's breaking the fourth wall with all these comments like, can I get a beat? And like, let's pick it up now. There's something so engaging about it. It's really interesting.
Red wine supernova, fall right into me. I like you like long hair. No bra, it's my type. That's right.
Okay.
You just told me, want me to fuck you, baby. I will, 'cause I really want to. I just wanna get to know ya, 'cause I didn't quite think it through. Girl, fell in love with the thought of you. Now I'm choked up, face down, burnt out. Baby, why don't you come over? Red wine supernova, falling into me. Okay, y'all, let's pick it up now. I don't care that you're a stoner. Red wine supernova, fall right into me. Well, back in my house, I got a California king. Okay, maybe it's a twin bed and some roommates. Don't worry, we're cool. I heard you like
What?
magic. I got a wand and a rabbit. So baby, let's get freaky, get kinky. Let's make this bed get squeaky. Baby,
Okay.
you come over. Red wine supernova, falling into me. I don't care that you're a stoner. Red wine supernova, fall right into me.
Wow. I love how unapologetic she is, how comedic she is. And I mean, I think comedy in pop music is not something that we've seen a lot of. It is something that is kind of upcoming with the whole presence of the internet and transparency and proximity between artists and fans. And I like the storytelling of it. I mean, it's straight to the point. It's very blunt, but it's blunt in a great way. It yeah. Hold on. Let me just go through lyrics again. Just make sure that I don't miss out on things. Yeah, it's very unapologetic. I like it a lot. And I'm not surprised with the guitar presence because obviously where she comes from, I bet she has a lot of influence that is closer to singer-songwriter, country music, folklore-ish, any type of production that is very guitar heavy. So I think that is something we'll probably find throughout the album. But I love the energy that we're getting already on this album, and I 100% understand why it distinguishes itself, and it got the traction that she got. Ooh.
My mama said nothing good happens when it's late.
Okay.
I've been a good girl for a long time, but baby, I like flirting. I love it by my side. Can't be a good girl, even if I tried. 'Cause after midnight, I'm
Ooh.
feeling kinda freaky, maybe it's the club lights. I kinda wanna kiss your girlfriend if you don't mind. I love a little drama, let's start a bar fight. 'Cause everything good happens after midnight.
Okay, I've already got so many thoughts about this. First of all, I think so far this is the track that I like the most. Simply like melodic and melody and production wise, it's up my alley. Like it's a bias of mine, but I like the smoother kind of energy that we're getting from it. Second of all, this is kind of like something very exclusive to the queer community of having that experience of wanting somebody who's not sexually attracted to them. As in, like, for a fact, there's almost no possibility, or at least it doesn't seem like it. Because I've never heard a story or I've never heard a song saying, hey, like, I'm into your gay friend. And, like, that just, it doesn't exist. So yeah, it's a very exclusive type of storyline that that queer people can pull from as inspiration to be able to come up with art pieces like this. And the other thing as well is that hold on a minute. Da-da-da-da. You know what I realized? Sorry, I'm looking at multiple screens. I just realized that the chat is literally over my video, which is going to have to show up in the editing. So let me just move that for a second. I'm sorry. I have to fix that. Otherwise, it might get complicated for me to edit. Let me just move it out the way like this. Oh, nope. Nope. No. Oh, that's weird. Okay. I hope you guys still see the text because I made it smaller, but yeah. You see, I'm telling you, this live stream is just a bunch of like experimentation and fixing up mistakes. Let me take a second to read the chat. Have you heard Good Luck Baby? No, Good Luck Baby is actually a song that we're going to react to today together after the album. So I'm going to end with that because it is the most recent project. But no, I have not heard it yet. And she's often compared to Cyndi Lauper. Interesting. Lady Gaga, some songs have a lot of energy in terms of retro pop music. Yeah, no, definitely. I'm getting that energy already, but I like it a lot. I think it makes a lot of sense and it's fun. Honestly, it's fun. And we've had so many years of like sad girl pop music that it just feels good to have fun music like this. Anyway, let's carry on. That's what I wanted to say. Completely forgot. So everything good maybe happens after midnight as long as we're not getting close to 3 a.m. because that's the devil's hour. I don't know if you guys ever heard the song 3 a.m. by Halsey, or really honestly, there are so many different songs by different artists that reference 3 a.m. as being a very, a time of night where you don't make the wisest decisions ever. So yeah, midnight, good time. Just don't make it too late. Otherwise, you might regret what you're doing and the decisions that you're making.
Your hands on my body, a slow dance, baby, let's get it on. That's my type of fun, that's my kind of party. Your hands on my body, your hot hands, this is what I wanted, this is what I like.
Oh, I like that part. Oh.
Be a freak in the club. Yeah, we're making move and we're making out. Yeah, we're making make love. Yeah, we're making make love. Be a freak in the club. Be a freak in the club. After midnight, I'm thinking of freaking maybe it's the club lights. I kinda wanna kiss your girlfriend.
Ooh. Oh.
I love the drama. Let's start a party. 'Cause everything good happens after midnight. I'm feeling kinda freaky, maybe it's the moonlight. I kinda wanna kiss your boyfriend if you don't.
Whoa.
I love a little let's watch the sunrise. 'Cause everything good happens after.
Interesting. I love this disco vibe. This is so much fun. And I like how flirty it is. This is exciting. I'm just realizing now, like it hit me again that I'm doing this live and this is fun. Honestly, it changes the whole game. I feel like this is fun to interact with you guys. My brain is all over the place. And I'm gonna be fully transparent right now. It is hot as hell in my room, so I've been sweating a little bit. So I'm like dealing with everything at the same time. But I think honestly that matches the energy of the song, to be honest. So I can't complain. Yeah, I like the storytelling. I like the imagery that we're getting in our minds from the lyrics of the song. I like the production when it comes to sound. I think so far this is, like I said, my favorite out of the three. I know we have a whole album to go through, but like I already have like a preference, I guess, for this one. And what I meant to say is notes, vocals. I know that like she had a few like high notes and belting in the few tracks that we did before, but we really got a sample of like some of the, hard hitting and like the big notes and the whistle, I think. It's in the background somewhere, so obviously kind of was covered by other production elements, but I'm sure we're gonna get more of it in the album, and I did not know what to expect when it came to vocals, and I'm already getting pleasantly surprised by it. Jessica, thank you. I saw your comment pop up, but I was waiting for this song to finish before reading and answering. Thank you. I'm glad you'd like it. It took a while to set it up. It changed over time. This kind of... Okay, I'm going to take a second from the album to kind of share an anecdote with you guys that I haven't shared much. But when I put everything together for The Wall, it was back in... I want to say it was like April, May-ish. And I have one video that I filmed that I pretty much mostly edited, but I've never put out because the timing didn't seem right. I was in a rush with my own personal work. And the album, and you guys are going to maybe be disappointed, was Taylor Swift's The Tortured Poets Apartment. So I did react to it. I do have a video. I think I'm going to wait a little bit until the timing's right. Like maybe we get closer to another project of hers that's announced to publish it. And anyway, the reason why I'm bringing up this video is because the wall was kind of being set up slowly over time. And so you can like see the difference in the wall from that video. There's a very like progressive. I think I must have filmed a couple of videos around that time where it's like there was one element that was added at a time throughout the videos, which is really funny. But all this to say that I'm very happy that you liked it. And one little Easter egg actually that I've never revealed in any of my videos, but I guess this is a great time to do it because you guys are here to watch it, is that technically when I developed my branding for the channel, which I did everything myself, I wanted to use the colors red, green, and blue because of the very old school plugs RGB on computer screens and televisions. That was one of the things that really inspired me for the branding. And in my background, you can always find all three colors. It doesn't show as much, but what you see right here is a dark blue pillow. And then on the other side, you have red pillows, which are really plaid, but it's plaid, black, and red. And then you have Torterra, who's green. I know at some point I had three colors of pillows on my bed. It was green, red, and blue. So I've always had that as kind of a little Easter egg that I never revealed until today. just to say that yes, I like really pay attention to that because it's fun to like play around with it, and also that's the computer setup that I'm using right now is also the computer setup I use for work. So whenever I have like calls, interviews, whatever, this is exactly what they see in the background. I've had my bed in pretty much all of the calls that I've had over Team or Skype or whatever, Google Meet, whatever platform, for the past 2 years. And I think I even got a comment once about it, how my bed was really well done. I found it really, really funny because of who it was coming from. Anyway, all this to say that thank you for the compliment. I really, really appreciate it. And this is so much fun to do. Live, it like I said, it changes the whole dynamic of reacting to a video. On that note, let's continue to the next song. Oh, are we getting a ballad?
Can't meet you for dinner at the Italian places where I met your family. Some words were exchanged.
Okay.
Suggest the jazz bar on Marianne Street, but you buy me a drink and we know where that leads. So I'll meet you for coffee, 'cause if we have wine, you say that you want me. I know that's a lie. If I didn't love you, it would be fine. I'll meet you for coffee, only for coffee.
Ooh.
Nowhere else is safe. Every place leads back to your place.
Yeah. This is... Wow. Hold on. I like got lost in thought for a second because I'm like, this is very true. Like, this is exactly what dating feels like today. Like, there's a part of it, like, if you're going out for drinks, like, there are chances that inhibition will cause your safeguard and your walls to come down and lead to the things that you might not necessarily regret, but definitely think of it as not the wisest choices ever. And this is, I think, the first time that I'm hearing this idea in a song too. So I like it a lot. Really, there's an imagery coming from Chappell that I like a lot so far in this album. I'm also going to take advantage of this break and drink a little bit because I am thirsty. Let's carry on.
You said let's do the bark, 'cause I love the bark. And that may be true, but God forbid it gets dark. Here come the excuses that fuel the illusions, but I'd rather feel something than nothing at all. So I'll meet you for coffee, 'cause if we have wine, you say that you're sorry. I know that's a lie. If I didn't trust you, it would be fine. I'll meet you for coffee, only for coffee. Nowhere else is safe. Every place leads back to your. We've done this before, and I don't need it anymore.
Yeah.
So let's not do coffee. Let's not even try. It's better we leave it and give it some time. If I didn't love you, it would be fine. 'Cause if we do coffee, it's never just coffee. It's never just coffee.
Ooh. Oh. Okay. Once again, very, very interesting as a concept of a song. Like there is, I honestly feel like I'm gonna repeat myself throughout the album, but there is a a level of imagery that is very telling in the lyrical writing of the tracks so far, and also I think that to put this track in a ballad highlights the fact that there's a pain, like it almost, without having it being written in the words, it really highlights the sadness of the feeling of being ready to move on from needing to going out for drinks and ending up the night in the bed. So this is brilliantly done, and a great, great, great dating advice to go for coffee instead of drinks. Chappell, you're a smart one. Honestly, self-aware and very smart. So good for you. Okay.
My friends call me a loser, 'cause I'm still hanging around. I've heard so many rumors that I'm just a girl that you bang on your couch. I thought you thought of me better, someone you couldn't lose. You said we're not together, so now when we kiss I have anger issues. You said, baby, no attachment. Knee deep in the passenger seat and you're eating me out. Is it casual now? 2 weeks and your mom invites me to her house in Long Beach. Is it casual now? I know what you tell your friends. It's casual. If it's casual now, then baby, get me off again. If it's casual, it's casual now.
Whoa.
I love being stupid.
I mean, listen, I don't know if this is in chronological order for in terms of like the songs on the album, but somebody kind of got the lines a little blurred. We were very smart previously with the idea of going for coffee instead of drinks to avoid that type of situation, but clearly we kind of fell back into the trap, haven't we? So, yeah, no, this is not a great feeling and not a great look, and also the other person spreading rumors, not a great thing. Like, you don't kiss and tell. That's not a thing you should be doing. So, anyway.
Dream of us in a year. Maybe we'd have an apartment and you'd show me off to your friends at the pier. I know, baby, no attachment, but we're knee deep in the passenger seat and you're eating me out. Is it casual now? 2
Damn.
weeks and your mom invites me to her house in Long Beach. Is it casual now? I know what you tell your friends. It's casual. If it's casual now, then baby, get me off again. If it's casual, it's hard being casual when my favorite bra lives in your dresser. It's hard being casual when I'm on the phone talking down your sister. And I try to be the chill girl that holds your tongue and gives you space. I try to be the chill girl, but honestly I'm not. Knee deep in the
Huh.
passenger seat and you're eating me out. 2 weeks and your mom invites me to a Long Beach house.
Whoa. Oops. Okay. This is the type of track where it's like tension in the production of the music is so appreciated because it speaks volumes in terms of the emotions. Like I think really there's a style where the production of her music indicates the feeling and the mood, and her lyrics indicate her thoughts and the scene of what's happening. And honestly, it's a smart way to go about pop music. This is exactly the type of scenario where we get songs that are stimulating, that make us think, that make us see the image in our minds, that make us really feel as if we're watching a movie, and it's well executed. Also, that type of situation is not fun to be in. Nope. But it's learning how to break the cycle and kind of get out of there as soon as possible, and that's what I hope for Chappell. Oops, I'm sorry I hit my mic again. But that's what I wish for her in the album. We'll see where that goes.
You know what they say, never waste a Friday night on a first date. But there I was, in my heels with my hair straight. And so I took him to this bar. This man wouldn't dance, he didn't ask a single question. And he was wearing these foggy jeans. It doesn't matter though, he doesn't have what it takes to be with a girl like me. Not over dramatic.
Wow.
I know what I want. Believe in the planet and you can't come. I'm through with all this hype and mega bomber boys like you.
Whoa.
I need a super graphic ultra modern girl like me. We're drunk. Wow, look at her moving, baby, she's the one. Oh yeah. I need a super graphic ultra modern girl like me.
Whoa. Okay. Hold. Let's take a second there. This is honestly, I love the production so much on it. It really is reminiscent of or reminiscing of the 80s and classics from the beginning of electronic music. I think I had the similar experience when I listened to Miley Cyrus's Endless Summer Vacation towards the end of the album, mid-end, where it was fun to hear those sounds that really take us back. I was born in 96, so it doesn't take me back, but it makes me think of any like movie references or any scene that I've seen from that era. And there's something so high energy about it that it's stimulating and it's fun. Also, her lyrics are incredible. Like she has a way of distinguishing and describing what she has in mind in such a brilliant way. Like, obviously, out of context, like super graphic, ultra modern girl could mean a lot of things. But when you read the lyrics, when you understand the context of the song, it's brilliant. The writing is great. Yeah, that's all I have to say so far. So let's continue watching this together. Also, I just saw the Oh, I'm happy. Okay, well, that's great. Welcome to my channel. First time watching the live stream or any of my videos. In any of the cases, welcome to my channel, and I hope you enjoy your stay. Yeah, we're kind of how many tracks into the album? We've covered 5 tracks. We're on to our 6th right now, out of 14, and we have Good Luck Babe at the end as well. So yeah, hope you enjoy your evening with us tonight. Or today, depending where you are on the planet.
Secrets, there are no matches. We're nothing but glitter and lashes. At every party, we're the party, shaking our asses, making out while the world collapses.
The cowbells too. Huh.
We're leaving the planet and you can't come.
Whoa. Valid, very valid feeling. Whoa. Whoops. See, this is the type of situation that you would not normally see the mistakes that I make, but I have buttons on my keyboard where it allows me to go back and forth between songs, and sometimes I hit it by accident, and sometimes it's so funny that I include it in my video edits of the offline videos, but yeah, anyway, I just accidentally skipped to a previous part of the song. Let's get into the song together. This is such a fun song. I think this is probably going to rank in the upper part of my ranking for this album. Once again, we're such in a visual storytelling mode, which is well put together, really. And there's a sense of fun, but also being nonchalant about it that is really cool about this one. Mixed with the production that I spoke about earlier as well, it's honestly another great track. I love this energy that we're getting from her, and there's also there's confidence for sure, but it's very the nonchalant energy. Like, I know what I need. You're not it. Like, I'm trying to move to something better that I want. Like, just get out of my face. I love this. I love this. Let's take a second to read the comments. Hold on. Okay. So she composed this album before she had a relationship with a girl for the first time. She was dating a guy and dreamed of being able to be herself. And she wrote this album with her fantasies. Whoa. Okay. At the beginning of the stream, I was saying that I love reading your comments because they provide so much context and feedback and information about the projects that I react to. And I think that being in a live stream mode makes me understand the projects even more in real time. And I'm loving this. So thank you for sharing. That's an important piece of information and very interesting. You showed up on my YouTube page, so I'm super excited. You seem pretty cool. Hope you enjoyed the album. Thanks. Thank you, YouTube, for like boosting, I guess, my video. I'm very happy that you found this video. And listen, so far I'm really enjoying this album. So I'm confident it's going to continue this way. I wouldn't be surprised because we've seen all the success that she's had recently and all the praise that she's been getting. So yeah, it seems to be super well aligned with the end result of being a great album. But yeah, welcome, and hope you enjoyed the ride.
5, 6.
Now that song.
6, 7, 8.
Okay, before I gotta explain something because it's really just one of my my mind type of scenario. Hot to Go, there. I can't believe I'm about to share this. The first time that I came across the expression hot to go is like the summer camp scout type of song that's been redone differently, and I think like people adapted to whatever context they're in. But when I was, I want to say 16, close right before graduating from high school, which in where I come from, high school is a bit different than the rest of North America. So might have been a bit younger, but I was in my last year. I was like basically the equivalent of senior year. I come from, well, Quebec, Canada, the province, and I had the opportunity of flying over to Saskatchewan, another province in Canada, in what we call the prairies, which is, ironically enough, aligned with the Midwest of the United States, to attend what we call the Canadian Student Leadership Conference. So it's basically this massive event where like over 800 people, students in high school across Canada meet together. They have workshops. They learn about leadership. They learn about, learning and yeah, well, learning about learning. But I think you guys understand what I'm trying to say here. And there was a song that I'm trying to remember because I don't remember how I think, hold on, it's kind of like slowly but surely getting back to me. But if I remember correctly, it said, a what was that sound? Hold on, was I the only one who heard that? I genuinely do not have any idea where that came from. Okay, all right. It kind of cut off my thought midway, but some like HOTTOGO is hold on, like something is hot to go. I'm trying to remember the melody. Oh my god, this is really frustrating. Anyway, I need to find it. It'll come back. If anything, when I do the edit of the video, I'll try to include it. But it was this kind of like scout, like just song that you would sing, like, it's hot to go out, hot to go, like something like this. So when I heard the song for the first time, immediately what I thought of was Saskatchewan, just like young camp situation, and I was very confused as to how that made it into a song like this. But that also happened to be the moment where I became conscious of the fact that as an artist, she must have incredible inspirations and concepts, because you do not regularly see an expression like that in a song, let alone a song title. So anyway, that's just a bit of background as to like my reference of where my mind goes when I see that title. And also, I think becoming aware of this song was one of my first interactions, I guess, with Chappell Roan as an artist. Without listening to the song, just reading the title and knowing that it was like blowing up on TikTok or something. And I'll try to find, like, I'll let the song play, and at the end I'll try to find the camp song that I'm talking about. See if maybe there's something on YouTube that I can play or whatever. Okay. Like in my room right now. Oh. Oh. Whoa. I mean, first of all, I really appreciate the diversity in retro sound that we're getting. It's not just the same sound over and over again. It's really like plenty of different vibes that, used to be produced back in the time. And also, like this is interesting. I think what I referred to, like the experience of learning the Hot to Go camp song, might have been the same thing that it really inspired this, because I was obviously listening to the lyrics, and she was saying how she made this beat for this person so they can dance on it. And there's nothing quite like drawing from past experiences, younger experiences, and just trying to create something as a gift for another person. Anyway, my brain somehow connected with the fact that she might have learned it in the same context that I did, i.e., some sort of like camp, activity, whatever. And she drew from that to be able to make a song as like a gift for someone. So, yeah, my anecdote might be a lot more related than I thought originally.
Ceiling, I try not to care, but it hurts my feelings. You don't have to stare, come here, deal with it. No one's touched me there in a damn hot minute, and baby, don't you like
Okay.
this beat? I made it so you'd sleep with me. It's like 199
Okay.
degrees when you do it with me, do it with me. H-O-T-T-O-G-O, snap and clap and touch your toes. Raise your hands, now body roll, dance it out, you're hot to go. H-O-T-T-O-G-O, snap and clap and touch your toes. Raise your hands, now body roll, H-O-T-T-O-G-O. H-O-T-T-O-G-O, you can take me hard to go.
Oh, wait. Wait. It just hit me all of a sudden. I know what the song that I used to sing was. So the acronym for the Canadian Student Leadership Conference, it was CSLC, and the nickname we gave for it was C-Slick. So we used to sing C-Slick is hot to go, H-O-T-T-O-G-O, a hoot, hot to go, a hoot, hot to go. So she probably must have pulled like the inspiration from that structure of camp song, which obviously C-Slick was custom to my experience, but like people reuse all the time with their own like version of it. And like by no means was this originally from my activity. Like this existed before my activity. But yeah, it must have been from a similar situation that she got that idea, or inspiration for that part of the song. Yeah, just hit me all of a sudden.
What's it take to get your number? What's it take to bring you home? Hurry up, it's time for supper. Order up, I'm hot to go. What's it take to get your number? Hurry up, it's getting cold. Hurry up, it's time for supper. Order up, I'm hot to go.
Okay.
It's hot here. Is anyone else hot?
I am.
Come with me? Okay.
Not the coming home with you part, just temperature. Okay, all right. I think this song is really fun. It's a little different, obviously, than some of the other tracks that we've heard. This is a bit more of a traditional rock formation without necessarily being a full out rock song. As in, it's like the same instrumentation that you would find in a traditional rock band. Yeah, I think to me, I definitely have other songs that I like a lot more. However, this one probably is a lot of fun in a festival context. Like, this is the type of song that is made for you to learn quickly, sing with the artist, and really strong in terms of engagement when it comes to performing it live. So, like there are so many different experiences where the songs are made, obviously, mostly from personal experiences, but sometimes you already have an image of what you want to put out as an art form, as in you already see it live, you already see the music video in your mind, things like that. So this, I bet, or at least I wonder if it was brought up as a conversation before being released of this could be a very fun song to sing live, which explains why people kind of picked up on it, especially on TikTok, because it's an easy song to to absorb and process and learn and use afterwards or sing. Let's go for the comments, because there's quite a few of you that are leaving comments, and I just want to point out that I really appreciated it. I appreciate it. So thank you so much for tuning in and leaving your comments. All right, let's go down the comments. This song has a little dance, just has a little dance. Okay, now that's got me curious. I'm gonna have to. And by the way, I've never seen any of her performances live, either like in person or recorded. As a matter of fact, I just realized I didn't tell this story about her, really, and my experience with her. I went to see Olivia Rodrigo in concert. I bought myself a ticket. I was by myself. I even made a TikTok that kind of blew up in Montreal. It was kind of funny. And then I crossed people that knew who I was because of that TikTok. It was really funny. Basically, I was saying that I attended this concert. But I bought my tickets really, really last minute so that I wouldn't have to pay as much. And I was working late that day, so I left the office, I think, at around like 7:30. By the time that I ended up at the venue, which was the Bell Center in Montreal, grabbed some supper quickly because I was starving. You guys are going to hate me so much for it. I missed Chappell Roan as an opening for Olivia Rodrigo. Thinking some other day I'll get an opportunity to see her. And then I think she was in the midst of her rise to fame through that period. So I could have seen her, but I actually missed her. I paid for a ticket where I would have seen her, but I did not. And then next time she came to Montreal was the Osheaga Festival, and I didn't attend the festival. I've actually never been there throughout all the years that it's been held. So this is, my first time it's kind of telling the story publicly. And like, I know that when I told, who was it? I think it might have been a comment on the TikTok video. I shared that I had missed the opening act and people scolded me for it. Anyway, let's go back to chat. No, she did not. She did not. That song was made. Wait. Hold on, because she wanted to be a cheerleader. Ah, okay. Hey, first time watching, but I'm loving your reaction to this 2010 album. Yeah, well, thank you. I appreciate it. And I'm glad you're enjoying. She did pull it from a real cheer, you're right. Okay, so I'm not insane. Good. I'm sorry, it confirms that I'm not crazy. She made it to have crowd participation live. See, since there are quite a few of you that are here for the first time, let me give you just a tiny little bit of background about myself. So I've been a music fan for a very long time. I have learned by myself how to produce and mix music. I'm not a professional in any way, sort of shape or form, but I know enough about music production to be able to speak on it. And before I was unfortunately laid off last May, I was working in a company that was half a record label and half a show producer, like a live events producer and venue manager, for 2 years and a half as a digital marketing manager. So I took care of all of the digital marketing aspects of releasing singles, music videos, albums, putting on tours, shows, even musicals. So I have quite a bit of experience with the music making process, as well as the commercialization of music, which is why I often try to understand what inspired songs like this in terms of not necessarily the story, but the process of creating that music. So to have validation like you just offered me, Kaisa, if I'm pronouncing your name right, is very appreciated. Thank you. It confirms that I'm not crazy and that I actually have knowledge in that field. Oh, the dance, you do the letters with your hands. Oh, I'm going to have to watch performances after this. I'm going to have to get into Chappell Roan's, world after this. She's a phenomenal performer, sings as good or better than the record. Great to hear that while doing a full cardio routine running around the stage. Whoa. Damn, that's impressive. Oh, I missed a comment. Hold on. I'm seeing her in Tennessee. Nice, on October 1st. That's coming up quickly. Have a great concert. I hope you enjoy. I'm sure she's great live. All right, let's continue. My Kink Is Karma, which I think I've heard of or seen somewhere.
We broke up on a Tuesday, kicked me out with the rent paid, ruined my credit, stole my cute aesthetic. Who knew that we'd let it get this bad when it ended? It's comical, bridges you burn with karma.
Okay.
Oh. Back with your parents and
Oh.
girls who are 18. It's hard when you have a meltdown in the front of your house and you're getting kicked out. It's hard when you're drinking downtown and you're getting called out because you're running your mouth. Oh God, and it's coming around. Yeah, it's coming around. Yeah, it's coming around. Oh God, oh God. People say I'm jealous, but my kink is watching you.
Whoa. Okay. Confession time. So obviously, wanting the worst for someone is not necessarily the nicest thing ever. People should be positive. But I do understand the satisfaction of hearing about an ex's, going down. It kind of happened to me with a past relationship where the reason why we kept in touch was because we had the same hairstylist. So I would be hearing things through the hairstylist about my ex's life, and my ex's life was not going too well. It was pretty much spiraling down, and it sucks, but also kind of proves exactly what was happening before. Like, it kind of shows and demonstrates that there is sometimes a good side and a bad side, and it's not always just communication issues. And yes, it takes two to tango, but sometimes one person is responsible for the misstep. So look at me playing around with like expressions and adding to them. Anyway, I'm not necessarily a bad person, but I understand where the satisfaction is coming from.
Wishing you the best in the worst way, using your distress as foreplay. 6 months since April, and I'm doing better. No need to be hateful in your fake Gucci sweater, but it's hard when you have a meltdown in the front of your house and you're getting kicked out. It's hard when you're drinking downtown and you're getting called out because you're running your mouth. Oh God, and it's coming around. Yeah, it's coming around. Yeah, it's coming around. Oh God. People say I'm jealous, but my kink is watching you ruin your life. You losing your mind. You dyeing your hair. People say I'm jealous, but my kink is watching you crashing your car. You breaking your heart. You thinking I care. People say I'm jealous, but my kink is karma.
The whole time I want to laugh. This is bad.
You're going through hell and you're hating yourself. I'm feeling myself. It's hard when you know that you're caught and you're getting pissed off. It's getting me off. It's hard. It's hard. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. People say I'm jealous.
All right.
But my kink is watching you ruin your life. You losing your mind. You dyeing your hair. People say I'm jealous, but my kink is watching you crashing your car. You breaking your heart. You thinking I care. People say I'm jealous, but my kink is karma.
artists that artists that can encapsulate a feeling like this into a song and make it something enjoyable like this, even though you're kind of playing the bad character, are so powerful. As an artist, I think it's the same with acting. Like, who was it? I was watching an interview recently, and I was saying the best trick when playing the antagonist or like the bad guy in a series, movie, whatever case may be, is that you have to perceive them as not being the bad guy, as being the most humane one, and like seek out the good sides of that character, like the emotions that they're going through, the trauma they've had in the past. So anyway, all this to say that being able to take that role and play especially the role of kind of being the bad person, of like, yeah, I'm enjoying being on the side of morality that is more or less okay, is such a power move in artistry. Maybe not in real life, but definitely in artistry. And there's so much depth of character through a concept like this that I truly appreciate. I mean, this is also melody wise probably one of my favorites too. So I'm probably going to rank this one higher up in my ranking. But yeah, that I really appreciate this. And her writing, her lyrical writing has been like great throughout the album. Our full set is on YouTube. Okay, cool. Good to know. Thanks. You definitely will have to check it out. All right, next track. How many? Wait. Okay, so we're past the midway point of the album, so we're on to track 9 of 14. Okay. Ooh, that sigh. I felt it in my soul.
Draw the blinds, light every candle, slip off my pretty dress, down my chest, when I think of you.
It's kind of giving like naughty Elvis Presley. Like immediately when I heard the guitar and the melody, her singing melody start, it reminded me immediately of Elvis Presley, even a little bit Johnny Cash. And then just processing the lyrics at the same time makes it like the naughtier version.
Every night, both lips on the mirror. It's ritualistic, counting lipstick stains where you should be. I need you around. I'm getting close now. Do you picture me like I picture you? Am I in the frame from your point of view? Do you feel the same? I'm too scared to say half of the things I do when I picture you.
Ooh. Okay.
So tell me now, all your perversions. Am I doing research in a mini skirt at the library in your hometown? Oh, I need you around. I'm getting close now. Do you picture me like I picture you? Am I in the frame from your point of view? Do you feel the same? I'm too scared to say half of the things.
I also like, sorry, I kind of paused it at where I was switching onto a different part. I really like her flip between her chest voice and falsetto. I think it's almost like it's breaking, but it's not quite. She's probably really in control of it, but it sounds like it's breaking, and it's adding a lot of emotional depth to her performance on the track. So I just wanted to point that out.
I do when I picture you, when I picture you. Do you picture me like I picture you? Am I in the frame from your point of view? Do you feel the same? I'm too scared to see half of the things I do when I picture you.
Whoa. Honestly, that was a great performance as a song. It's the one probably that I feel like I felt the most emotions in. It naturally happens with ballads because pop songs that are like more upbeat usually have a more loaded production, which can, it doesn't always, but it can hide away from that vocal performance from time to time. So it's easier to perceive those emotions in a ballad, and also most ballads are pretty sad, so they tend to naturally gravitate towards a more emotional performance. But yeah, I mean that's a very, I don't want to say sad, but it hits and it feels. It definitely hits and it feels as a song. And I totally understand her perspective on this. Like the self shame that you have, like it's gonna sound a little weird, I guess, when I say this, but like I personally have a harder time looking at myself in the mirror if I happen to cry. Like it's not something I want to see. So in that mindset, I completely understand like the shame of feeling yourself when you wait, hold on, the shame of feeling yourself. That's not what I meant to say. The shame of oneself when picturing like a parental figure or somebody that you look up to or somebody that you appreciate emotionally and even romantically in this case, and knowing that if they knew something about you, another side of you, they would probably frown down upon that side. um so yeah, anyway, that's well encapsulated and a great performance, like I said.
Here we go again. Everything is fine. I guess we could pretend we didn't cross a line. But ever since that day, everything has changed. The way I write your name, the cursive letter A. Whenever it may be that you go on your way, if you really wanna leave, I'll never make you stay. Whatever you decide, I will understand, and it'll all be fine. Just go back to being friends. And love is a kaleidoscope. How it works, I'll never know. And even how the change is somehow all the same. Turn it to the left and right, colors shining in your eye. And even upside down, it's beautiful somehow. It's never just a shape alone. Love is a kaleidoscope.
Absolutely. It is complicated, complex, has so many different shades and different shapes, patterns and functions and ways of working, and something that we don't understand. And also, this is an amazing performance, even more so than the last one. I think her falsettos are beautiful on that one. So I know this one I'm talking a bit less, but it's really because I'm paying attention and I'm drawn into her performance as a song or as a singer. Well, both the song and the singer.
And if you ever find someone who could write a better song for you, well, I love to see them try. Put it all in words and sing it all in tune. There's no one else who could. The only one is you. And if you change your mind, I will understand. And it'll just take time to go back to being friends.
Yeah.
And love is a kaleidoscope. How it works, I'll never know. And even how the change is somehow all the same. Turn into the left and right, colors shining in your eye. And even upside down, it's beautiful sunrise. The color of the rainbow. Don't be afraid to hold it close. It's never just a shape alone. Love is a kaleidoscope.
Wow. Wow. Okay. I mean, we're really in sad hours, but we're definitely hitting that point of like whatever situationship, relationship happened, or even, I guess, maybe at some point it's something that she imagined. I mean, okay, actually, there's two ways that this can be interpreted. In the context where it's about this relationship that she was kind of envisioning, or that she wanted or was seeking out, but without necessarily having a real person. This is like her coming back down to reality of like, hey, like the coming back to being lonely after imagining how it would be with somebody can be very hurtful, and it's love functions in a weird way where we become obsessed with people that like obviously don't have a presence worth being obsessed over. But if it is about a real situationship or relationship or whatever, a real situation, that's what I meant to say. This is definitely, I don't know, I almost feel like she could be talking to herself in the song. It's it's kind of a, hey kid, keep your head up. Like it's rough, but you'll get through it. It's part of, the balance between the beauty of living a relationship and the romance and the actual risk of it going sour and ending it. So it's just a matter of time before things move on and things get better. So yeah, there is something about that song that's really deeply beautiful about it and in the message. And also, every color of the rainbow, don't be afraid to hold it close, can also speak to like the coming out process in a way of like, if she wasn't 100% comfortable with the idea of publicly being open with her sexuality, that definitely can be a reference to the idea of, hey, it's okay. Like, don't hold on to the pride of who you are and don't let go of that, because it's what keeps you strong and keeps you pushing, and it's part of the the seeking of the best life possible. That got really, really philosophical for a second. And yeah, it was a beautiful ballad. I really appreciate it, and actually, usually ballads don't necessarily score very high in my rankings, but this one might. I'm curious to listen to the album again and offer you guys my ranking. Which now I'm gonna have to figure out how I do that because I'm I don't know if I'm gonna leave it as a comment in this video. Anyway, I'll figure it out later. Whatever, that doesn't matter. Okay. She wrote this about falling in love with her best friend. Oh, and it not working out. It's a bit of a pep talk to herself about the situation. So you've got to. Ah, thank you guys. Thank you for being here with me and confirming whether or not I get things. I appreciate it. This is very, very valuable in terms of information. Thanks for sharing. Yeah, okay. This is a sort of pep talk to herself. Nice. I wonder how. Well, we're heading into Pink Pony Club, so I'm assuming we're kind of getting out of this like emotional phase. Let's see if we are. First, I was afraid. I was petrified. Sorry, I had to.
I know you wanted me to stay, but I can't ignore the crazy visions of me in LA. And I heard that there's a special place where boys and girls can all be queens every single day. I'm having wicked dreams of leaving Tennessee. If Santa Monica, I swear it's calling me. Won't make my mama proud, it's gonna cause a scene. She sees her baby girl, I know she's gonna scream. God, what have you done? You're a pink pony girl, and you dance at the club.
Oh.
I'm just having fun on the stage in my heels.
Oh,
It's where
wait.
I belong, down at the Pink Pony Club. I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Pink Pony Club. I'm gonna keep on dancing down in West Hollywood. I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Pink Pony Club. Pink Pony Club.
Okay, hold on. This absolutely has to do with her maybe art of drag. I have a feeling, I don't know if she performed on stage or if we're just talking about clubbing, but I didn't expect the song to be about that. I didn't know there was a place called the Pink Pony Club. And second of all, that switch up into the synth production, I liked a lot. This is great. But it definitely speaks on that adventure of leaving Tennessee and moving to LA to pursue her career and perform and entertain, which I mean, there's a lot of musicals that has music that speaks to a story like that, but not necessarily pop music, which is really, really nice. I think the only reference that I have in my mind might be Taylor Swift in like New York, where it's like moving on from maybe indirectly from like the country music to pop music, and so she uses New York as this metaphor of doing something new. But yeah. Oh, I like this idea. I like this concept. I saw a few comments come in, so I'm just gonna read them. Okay. Do you mind song spoilers? No, actually. I think this is the beauty of reacting live to it, which once again, this is my first time doing it, so I'm kind of learning as we go. But yeah, no, please share exactly the backgrounds and the stories of the song. I tend to focus on the song and look at chat after, so it might take a minute before I read them. But actually, I like having more context and understanding the project. It provides so much insight and a deeper understanding of what I'm listening to, and I think it's to have you guys in real time is great. It's much different than posting a video and having the comments afterwards. So this is great. So many of you are here and commenting. I love this. Okay, she performed at Pink Pony Club when she was working at a donut shop. Whoa, a donut. Why do I cannot pronounce donut shop? Okay, there you go. I got it. And went to a gay festival. She said it in the Tonight Show. Oh, okay. There is video of her playing it for the first time live. There were maybe about 50 people. Ooh, Forgot to say the bridge demo of Hot to Go was a cheer chant. Okay, ladies, let's huddle up. High five, 656, 5. Oh, what? I'm sorry. I'm. I got lost in the words. 5 6 5 6 7 8 HOTT OGO and Woo were hot to go. Okay, so there is a chant. Perfect. Got it. So I wasn't crazy because I did learn about that chant when I was 16, which that was like 12 years ago. You guys do the math for my age. But yeah, okay, that makes a lot of sense. And I have so much to catch up on in terms of because I'm a big fan of interviews. I love actually probably my favorite interviewer I've seen out of all like programs and TV shows and wherever I could find interviews with artists in them is Zane Lowe with Apple Music. He's a guy from New Zealand and he has such a deep understanding of music making, but in a way where it's connecting on a philosophical level, on a psychological level too. So his interviews are always like stunning. There's something so profound about the questions that he asks, like singers and artists. Anyway, I'm saying this because I usually tend to, be very up to date with pop culture. There's something about combinations of U's and O's that I can't pronounce tonight. Pop culture, whether it's like interviews or events or whatever, and I try to understand and get to know the artists a lot. Like I've done this with so many different artists over time. So all this to say, I have quite a bit of catching up to do. Okay, we got another one. The crazy backstory to it all is she was signed to Atlantic Records at 17 years old, put out an EP that underperformed, put out Pink Pony Club at the start of COVID, and then Atlantic dropped her. Wow. Labels, because I used to work at a record label, so to a certain extent I understand, the mechanics of a record label. That is one conversation we're going to have at a different time of like what leads record labels to drop artists. And unfortunately, but also fortunately at the same time, a lot of those decisions are not personal. And obviously it sucks when you hear about an artist getting dropped by their label, but it's rarely or never like a personal attack or something like that. So it's really business and it sucks, definitely. But anyway, all this to say, we're going to have that conversation at a different point in time. Maybe during another live stream or something.
Tennessee or Santa Monica, you've been too good to me. Won't make my mama proud, it's gonna cause a scene. She sees her baby girl, I know she's gonna scream. God, what have you done? You're a pink pony girl, and you dance at the club. Oh mama, I'm just having fun on the stage in my heels. It's where
nice. Oh, nice.
Don't think I've left you all behind. Still love you in Tennessee, you're always on my mind. Mama, every Saturday I can hear your southern drawl 1,000 miles away, saying, God, what have you done? You're a pink pony girl, and you dance at the club. Oh, mama,
Nice. I really like it. This is it's one of those like obvious. Honestly, her whole album is like that, really. But this is particularly a sound that's like very nostalgic and a previous album that I liked a lot. And I have a reaction to a later project that came out by the same artist. But there's one album by Ben Platt that came out called Reverie. And Reverie has a few tracks that uses this very nostalgic sound from the 80s and 90s that I liked a lot because of the fact that that sound is really just an embodiment of nostalgia. So when you want to use nostalgia in a song, like in this case, it's very smart because she's talking about, thinking of the move that she made and being in a past life context and chapter and kind of thinking back on it and wanting to make sure that nobody's disappointed back home draws from an element of nostalgia. Like, oh, like where am I now compared to where I was before? So this is actually very, very well done. And I like it a lot. Instrumental wise, it's very aligned with what I like. So yeah, just again, great work. I'm very pleasantly surprised with this album so far. And to know that this is only the beginning for Chappell, that's amazing. I saw, okay, hold on. Yeah, they didn't like her new direction. Her EP was very different to what she's doing now. Oh, got it. Well, I bet they regret their decision. Oop, I think I might have skipped the song. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait. Oh, well, comments came in before I switched. Hold on. It really hits a sweet spot for me. Joyful, but also sad. Yeah. It's my favorite word for that is melancholy or melancholic as an adjective. It's a bittersweet, like highlighting the good things, and it sucks that it's good because it had to be bad type of scenario, which is very embodied in that track, or in a lot of the tracks, to be honest, on this album. It's getting late for me, but I gotta wake up early tomorrow. So bye. Oh, love the stream as a first-time viewer. You have a new fan sub. Oh, I appreciate it so much. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'm glad that you enjoyed this video. Obviously, I'm going to continue and I'll finish off the album, but the video is going to remain like in its entirety online, and we'll see how much time it takes for me to put and edit out if I have the time to like do what I usually do with my reactions, based on also everything that happened tonight, because this was a first. But I'm very glad that you enjoyed. Thank you for stopping by, and I'll see you then like next time for another video, hopefully, or another live stream. So yeah, take care of yourself. And for the other ones that are staying with me tonight, let's continue into Naked in Manhattan.
Hi, it's Chappell. I know you just landed, and I know you're probably busy, but I would love to see you.
Which is funny, because we were talking about being on the West Coast in California, and now we're like on the other side of the country. I just realized.
New crush, high school love again. The rush of slumber party kissing. Don't touch, I'll never cross the line. So I pushed you down a million times. I'd love if you knew you were on my mind. Constant like cicadas in the summertime. Boys suck and girls I've never tried. And we both know we're getting drunk tonight.
Oh.
Touch me, baby, but your lips are mine. Could go to hell, but we'll probably be fine. I know you want it, baby, you can have it. Oh, I've never done it. Let's make it cinematic like that one sex scene that's on my heart. Let them dry. I wanna know, baby, what is it like? I know you want it, baby, you can have it. Oh, I've never done it. Naked in Manhattan. Touch me, baby.
Whoa.
Touch me, touch me, touch me. Touch me, baby. Naked in Manhattan. Touch me, baby. Touch me, touch me, touch me, touch me. Touch me, baby. Naked
Such a classic.
Crush on Regina George. Love beach and ice cream. Bedazzled Chanel rings. In New York, you can try things. I need your way for more than just friends. Touch me, baby, but your lips are mine. Could go to hell, but we'll probably be fine. I know you want it, baby, you can have it. Oh, I've never done it. Naked in Manhattan. Touch me, baby. Touch me, touch me, touch me, touch me. Touch me, baby. Naked in Manhattan. Touch me.
Whoa.
Touch me, touch me, touch me, touch me. Touch me, baby. Naked in Manhattan. Hair clips and lip gloss. French kiss it in crisscross. But don't try, then it's my loss. I need your way from more than just friends. Touch me, baby. Touch me, touch me, touch me, touch me. Touch me, baby. Naked in Manhattan.
I like the bass.
Touch me, touch me, touch me, touch me. Touch me, baby. Naked in Manhattan. Won't you fucking touch me? I just want to touch you. I want all of
All
it.
right. Okay. This, I mean, like I said, I love the bass. There's something, I think they added like a guitar bass to the synth pop production, which is not extremely common, which there was something about it that added a groove to the song, which synth pop, and especially like very nostalgic and retro synth pop, is very like linear and very staccato and like on beat, whereas anything that has groove in it and like disco and R&B and soul, jazz, etc., there's a movement in the instrumentation, and it's imperfect, and that's what makes the beauty of it. So having both elements combined together was really, really nice. And obviously the topic of the song is like very straightforward. I don't have to explain it, but I liked it. It's there's something about the songs, or this song that that reminds me of New York City, like the lights and the I want to say like the excitement of being in the city. So it feels like it. It's really, honestly, it's a well paired between the topic and the lyrics and the production. It's really well put together. Hold on. Oh yeah, comment. I just wanted to see. Love the ad libs on that one. Yeah. Oh yeah. I was hearing them too, and honestly, it's a very like ad libs are very powerful because they can really make it or break it when it comes to a song. But do it the right way, and like you exactly get the type of success like that. Like this, you get a song that has the right energy and the right. I want to say like it's not exactly chemistry, because usually chemistry is between another like two elements that are playing with each other, but it's I don't know, there's something about it that is really fun to listen to and kind of easygoing, but also hype enough to be fun to listen to. So yeah, another great track. Honestly, I have not been disappointed on this album so far, and I think it's gonna be a full circuit situation where like all of the songs on the album are gonna be good. So that's great. Honestly, I'm very, very happy for her.
I stretched myself across 4 states, new lands, West Coast, where my dreams lay.
Oh,
I trade amber clay roads for the sea foam and the endless sun rays. 'Cause I was never told that I wasn't gonna get the things I want the most. But people always say if it hasn't happened yet, then maybe you should go. Come get me out of California.
Whoa.
I'd be cool in California. I'd make you proud to think I almost had it going, but I let you down.
Whoa. Okay, hold on. Before we go further into the song, I want to point out like environments where it almost feels like the weather is the same all year long, as great as it sounds. When you come from a place where you have distinct seasons and you have distinct moments of the year, to go into a monotone type of calendar, I guess, throughout the year, really kills a certain vibe. There's magic. I mean, I'll take where I come from as an example. I currently live in Montreal, Canada, in the province of Quebec. There is a very distinct pattern of 4 seasons where we have the summer where it's bright and sunny. And okay, now for my American friends, I cannot on demand convert from Celsius to Fahrenheit, but like we can hit easily like 30 something degrees Celsius, which I want to say is around 100 Fahrenheit, 100. I don't know. I don't have the converter with me right now, and I can't do it mentally. So we got summer, and then we have the fall where all of our leaves fall down from the trees, and obviously it becomes gray by the beginning of winter. But the process of seeing the leaves turn is beautiful, and we are like in Quebec really well known for our production of maple syrup. So we have a lot of maple trees here, and seeing the maple trees on the ground, maple leaves on the ground, is a stunning view. A stunning view, and it kind of indicates this movement in time. And then we have winter where we can get up to like several, ironically I'm going to say feet, several feet of snow. So, like, we go through this winter where everything is covered in white, or at least depending on the year, because it's changed with like climate recently. But and then we fall back into spring where it's like the snow melts away, the trees are like growing their leaves again. There is visually such a difference between seasons and a certain life that comes with that cycle, that when you go to places like California, you don't have that. It's kind of the same weather all year long. Yes, maybe there's a bit more rain and precipitation when it comes to winter, but other than that, it's very consistent. And I mean, I obviously haven't lived in California, so I have a feeling that if I were to move to a place like this, which I mean, who knows, one day I might, if this work continues and we have fun and it kind of continues growing, but in a way, I'm gonna miss home because there is something so beautiful about that environment and that cycle of life. So I 100% understand what she's referring to in this song. Also, I want to point out, hold on, I saw Jose, thank you for subscribing. I know other people did as well. They mentioned it in comments, but I just realized some of my subscriptions kind of pop out in a different area. Anyway, I'll just say thank you. I appreciate it.
Come give me out. Come give me out. Come give me out. Come give me out. Come give me out of California. be cool in California. I'd make you proud to think I almost had it going, but I let you down.
Ooh. There's, I mean, the song 100% has to serve as some sort of double statement and hidden, I guess, statement. Yes, in the song she's talking about the weather, she's talking about the leaves and whatnot. But this has to, in its underlying meaning, reflect the aspect of like organic versus superficial elements that we find in different towns. As in California, living in LA, the superficiality that comes with being in the world of stars and being in the entertainment industry versus going back home where it's raw, it's vulnerable, it's more organic, it's simpler, it's closer to the soul. So this song, as much as it refers to environmental things, is a double meaning probably for that side of or that reality of moving to a state like California to pursue your career in entertainment. And it can be suffocating for sure. So I love, and I like that it wasn't referenced as a like the superficiality of California. It was really just this kind of like organic painting. It's almost, yeah, it's almost like a painting of, you kind of have the two sides, like California and Missouri, and you have this beautiful like nature side in Missouri and this very city like busy intense side of California on the same painting. Yeah, that was really well imaged in the track. All right, this one's kind of a companion to Pink Pony Club. Yeah, definitely, because it relates to the move that she made to California. The other side of that story, if you will, 100%. This song, I think she said about being dropped by the label and not making it. Oh, as a singer and actually having moved back with her parents. Okay, so that could explain the whole like the dying town element, which is associated with her dream and her professional ambitions of wanting to make it in the entertainment industry. Whoa. Okay. Interesting. Thank you for your insight, guys. We have one more track on the album called Guilty Pleasure, and then we have Good Luck Babe afterwards to react to. So just give me a second so I can take a sip, because I'm talking a lot. And then we're gonna finish off the album and move on to the next track. Thank you, Jordan, for subscribing. I just saw the notification as well.
Learned it on the internet, wheels turning in my head. Think back to what you said, and I turn red, I'm turning red. Wild thoughts that make me melt, good at below the belt. Sometimes I scare myself, but I can't help what I can't help. So shame on me and shame on you. I fantasize what we would do, and I would hear taste and the way you move. Oh, some good girls do bad things too. I want this cigarette. Can we drag it out and never quit?
Whoa.
Oh my God, you are heaven sent with your dirty mind. Yeah, you're perverted. You give me guilty pleasure. You give me guilty
Interesting.
pleasure.
It's so funny because I was thinking how are we going to end this album? On a ballad or on a very hyped up track? And then I was secretly hoping for a up tempo thing, and the beginning of the song played, and I was like, okay, well, maybe we won't get it. It's going to be a softer ending. What a switch up!
Feels like pornography. Watching you try on jeans. You're a butthead, you're a cinephile. It's been a while since you turned up the dial. So shame on me, shame on you. This is what we would do, and I wouldn't taste the way you move on. Some good girls do bad things too. I want
Okay.
this like a cigarette. Can we drag it out and never quit it? Oh my God, you're heaven sent with your dirty mind. Yeah, you're perverted. You give me guilty pleasure. You give me guilty pleasure.
Oh wow, this reminds me a little bit of Robin.
You give me guilty pleasure. You give me guilty pleasure.
Okay.
Guilty pleasure. You give me guilty pleasure.
Whoa. Okay. Thinking of like her story now, thanks to you guys really providing so much information throughout my reaction. It really fully explains the depth and the idea behind the title of the album, The Rise and Fall of a Midwest Princess. Drawing from all the elements of her life, whether it's relationship with labels, whether it's her actual romantic relationships or her career ambitions, this really like explains why it was called that way, and we can see that journey throughout the tracks, and it makes a lot of sense. I'm very curious. Yeah, I'm curious about the placement of the track though, because we just went through very emotional, stages of her life, and this obviously kind of goes back into, I don't know. There could be multiple meanings to it. It's either she might have used somebody as a distraction to feel better, which people are allowed to do, whether it's something serious or something just like for one night. Sometimes that's what you need. You just need a body for a distraction, and it's giving her a little bit that energy. Like this is her way to like change her mind from everything that was happening before. Or if it's a story inspired by something else, like in the storyline, what prompted her to place this track as a closer to the album. So I have multiple questions, but I like the production of it too, and I think it's a interesting way to close the album, especially after two ballads and songs that are a little more quiet and emotional. So yeah, what an adventure! What an adventure this was. There are so many different elements of the album that are great, ranging from the writing of it to the production to the vocal performance to the overall identity and I want to say the personality of it. Yeah, definitely the personality. It stands out. It has its own like lane, and I like this a lot. Let me have a look at the comments real quick. This part gives me Dolores O'Riordan, I think. I'm not familiar with that artist, but I will have to look her up. She has some cranberry covers on YouTube from when she was younger too. Oh, interesting for Chappell. Okay. I did not gel with this one the first time I listened to it, but it's grown on me a lot. Weird and off kilter, and kind of sums up the journey of accepting the queerness. Yeah, absolutely. Definitely. I can see that. Also, got to respect someone who does a full bridge. Just full on yodeling, I guess. It's a bold choice. Yes, but it definitely speaks to her inspirations and her upbringing in the Midwest. Like that's something that I mentioned at the beginning of the album. Like I preferred more to the instrumental part, and I didn't necessarily touch upon the vocal aspect of it. But she was going to definitely start her career with a lot of influence from where she originates from, which is 100% normal for anybody, really, unless you start your career much later in life and you've changed since your coming of age. But yeah, I think that's quite brilliant. And one way to, I mean, there's something so vocally powerful about yodeling just from the technical perspective. Like, it's very impressive. So I'm like, why not add it to this album, especially when you couldn't have better of a theme and of a context and of a project to include it in, because there are so many references to this upbringing. So yeah, that was great. Can't stay, but all love from Lewis. Hey, thank you for joining for the stream. Thank you for your support. I appreciate it. And listen, it's okay. Nobody has to stay the entire time. I know it's a very long stream, but I'm hoping that I get to do this more often. This is so much fun to do it with you guys, and hopefully I'll catch you later. For Good Luck Babe, are you going to react to the studio version, the official lyric version, the Tonight Show performance, or the VMA performance? There's no wrong answer. Great question. I'm definitely going to react to the studio version because that's what I do in my typical videos. The other things that I have to check. Actually, let me get back to that question. I'm just going to read the comment and I'll answer it after because it kind of steps into something else that I wanted to bring up tonight. Guys, she said it's about how her queerness felt like a guilty pleasure to her because she was keeping it a secret, basically. Oh, so I think it's just putting it out there. Okay. Interesting. Wow. Okay, that's a great spin on it. I mean, not spin, but like interpretation of the lyrics and an explanation of the where it stems from, really. Thanks. Yeah, thank you for that. Okay, so we've finished the album, which I once again, especially because of the fact that I usually conclude my videos with a certain conclusion on the album, let me, actually, if I'm going to re-record the intro, I'm going to have to re-record the conclusion, and after the edit, yeah, we're fine. We got it. I'm going to jump into Good Luck Babe as a reaction. It will be to the studio version, simply because I haven't tested much with reacting to content that belongs to other channels. As in, I've reacted to a lot of music. I've reacted to music videos, but in a way where I have to chop up to avoid copyright issues. So I haven't tested music videos. I haven't tested performances that belong to other channels. I have a slight fear that it could cause the video to be struck down. Or struck down, rather. So I'm not going to test it tonight. I will have to test it separately and see what happens. But it is something that I'm looking into, that I want to. And the reason why I was saying it kind of brings on a different topic that I wanted to mention is because I wanted to diversify my content. I've done a lot of music for 2 years, and I kind of want to touch on a couple of different things, notably bring back gaming, which I used to do at the beginning. And the other thing is, I think it might have been around the beginning of when I reacted to music. I also reacted to a Netflix show, a reality TV show that... Perfect Match. Yes, that's what it was called. A Perfect Match. And I did like a 3-part series, if you will, of my reactions to the episodes. And that was really, really fun. And there are some projects that are coming up shortly that I'd like to react to that are more like TV and movie based. Notably, Agatha, the series that is coming to Marvel's universe through Disney. Yeah, through Disney. So I would like to react to that series. It's about to start in about a week, maybe, if I'm not mistaken. So I would like to react to that as well. So I'm trying to diversify, but that type of reaction probably can only be reacted to offline when I'm not streaming, so that I don't have any copyright issues and I can edit and chop up, avoiding the like any cases of my video completely being blocked or getting an actual copyright strike, because there's a difference between just your video being taken down and your channel getting a strike. So yeah, a couple of things that I want to test out in the upcoming weeks. So for today, it's going to be a studio version only. Glad I could catch you live. Been going through your reactions. Oh, no way. I'm glad you're enjoying this, and I'm glad that you joined us tonight. This is great. I mean, I think that's the fun part of it. Like, I love doing it as much as I like seeing the reactions to it and like seeing people enjoy it and finding it as a form of entertainment, because I myself consume people who do what I'm doing. Like, some of my inspirations are Ashley Ippolito, who's also known as Your Internet Mom Ash, or Reacts by Ash. She's probably my biggest inspiration. And streamers, I watch Fuslie, I watch Valkyrie, Saikuno, and many other streamers. So I'm just happy that I get to do my own spin on it, you know? Now, I need water because I started choking on something. I'm not sure what. I need to drink a little bit. Give me just a second. This is not me getting emotional. It's really me choking on something. Okay. All right. So after this beautiful piece of work, let's react to Good Luck, Babe. Ooh.
It's fine, it's cool. You can say that we are nothing, but you know the truth. And guess I'm the fool with their arms out like an angel through the car sunroof. I don't wanna call it off, but you don't wanna call it love. You only wanna be the one that I call baby. Cause I'm the
Ooh. Whoa. Hold on. I love the string elements to it. It kind of creates a drama to the song, especially in a very, once again, synth pop digital production. Having those synths kind of create this layer and depth in the production. And her vocals are stunning. I love how she flips into a falsetto when she starts off the chorus and the you part.
Who cares? It's a sexually explicit kind of love affair, and I cry. It's not fair. I just need a little love, and I just need a little hair. If you wanna call it art, even if you call it love, I just don't love someone who calls me baby. Cause I'm the poison.
Oh, wow. drums, the toms specifically. Whoa. Oh. Oh my God. Whoa. Interesting. Okay. Okay, hold on. So obviously the topic of the song is her love of, hold on, I'm gonna sneeze. Okay, no, I'm fine. This like story about like I guess her situation with another lady and not wanting to make it a thing and official and pursue. It's like nothing more than I guess physical romance. Whereas obviously Chappell wants more. So it's like you're gonna regret this. Like good luck going through your life and always thinking back to this moment of when you wanted this and when I was giving you what you needed type of situation. However, there's something I really like thought of during the experience of listening to the song is the lyrics are very like confident, almost like I want to say like very. Okay, they're misleading. Okay, I'll tell you why. They're very like I don't care, like good luck to you, very very tough, you know, like trying to be tough. But the music production is very emotional, which once again makes me feel like we're getting a visual of like what she's saying in the words, but we're getting the feelings in the production of the song. So it's like, but deep down, she's in pain. Like it hurts her and she doesn't want to admit it. So I love that duality. Like it's not something that you can pick up from just listening to the song or just paying attention to the lyrics. You have to mix them both together. And this is at least my interpretation of it. But as a song, I love the production on it and I love her vocals on it as well. And I think that's a great song. And I understand why it was a single and it became what it became. If that makes any sense. The live version of this on Jimmy Fallon is a great performance. Noted. I'll definitely have to look into it. She's in love with a girl who won't admit she's queer. Yeah. Okay, so basically, yeah, very in line with what I was saying. It's like she's with somebody who doesn't want to acknowledge the dynamic that was going on between both. So good luck dating men and pretending you're straight, basically. Yeah. It's also about her. She said the bridge is also kind of a love letter to her younger self who kept dating men. Oh, interesting. That is a very interesting take on it as well. That makes a lot of sense. Once again, thank you. Thank you for sharing. So yeah, this kind of really concludes my reaction to Chappell Roan tonight. This was so much fun. I hope you guys enjoyed. This was a beautiful experience, and I'm glad that you guys were there to provide so much feedback and like backstory and context to the projects. And yeah, you know what I was doing it as a test to see how this was going and if it was very possible, but it definitely was a great experience, and I think I'm gonna adopt this format for the future, content that I'm gonna put out. And thanks for testing it out with me tonight. Uh, I've listened to this album a little too much, maybe. I mean, when you find a great album that has great music, who doesn't over listen to them? And one thing that I have to say as an avid music fanatic is listen to the music on different types of speakers. It's a weird advice to say, but like listen to the music in your car, listen to the music in your earphones, in your headphones. There's a difference between earphones and headphones. Listen to music in speakers in your home, on your TV. What this allows you to do is pick up on different elements of the production of the song because of the way that it's mixed and how it comes across on different types of speakers. Like some speakers are going to be stronger in the basses, other ones are going to be stronger in the higher frequencies of the sound. So it is you're going to relive the song in a different way when you test out and you pay attention to the music. So yeah, there's nothing wrong with listening to music too much. If you like it, you like it, and that's the most important part of it.